This week, I'd like to get a bit nostalgic. You see, last Saturday evening, coincidentally at the same time as the 50th anniversary of the Apollo 11 moon landing, I was attending my 40-year high school reunion, an occasion that helped remind me how my interest in meteorology began and matured. I went to Catholic Central High School in Steubenville, Ohio, the blue and gold, about 250 students in my graduating class, and 60 or so of my classmates were at the reunion. As I was getting my picture taken with some of my elementary school classmates, one said that I even talked about being a meteorologist in 3rd grade, and that sounds about right. My dad was the high school baseball coach. He let me keep score. Of course, the last thing I wanted was a rainout. So each night I'd sit in front of the TV, turning the dial to catch tomorrow's forecast from all the local meteorologists. In high school, I had some great math teachers. Sister Dennis and Ms. Cromer come to mind. My high school didn't offer calculus, so my classmate Jim Kuzma, who was a year ahead in math, had to take it at a nearby university. He briefed me on what to expect, given that we meteorologists take 4 calculus classes in college. Jim was a great basketball player. I got a lot of assists because of him. He played at the Naval Academy and went on to command the USS Boise, a nuclear submarine. Another good friend from high school, Linda Antonone, has been a math and physics teacher for 34 years. We were both inspired by our high school chemistry and physics teacher, Sister Barbara Catalano. Linda will be spending this coming year in Washington, D.C. as an Einstein Distinguished Educator Fellow, working in the office of a House member to apply her STEM classroom experiences to national education policy. Another STEM class that helped inspire me was computer programming in BASIC. Indeed, we had a primitive computer at the high school in 1979. I'm also very grateful for Ms. Constantini's typing course. My wife often tells me she feels sorry for the keyboard. And reading A Tale of Two Cities in junior year English has influenced my teaching. I use the first line of the book, "It was the best of times, it was the worst of times," in my lecture about mid-latitude cyclones. Why is a topic for another day. Senior year, I honed my communication skills by reading the morning announcements on the PA system, occasionally doing the weather. The last day of school, I paraphrased the comedian George Carlin with the forecast, "Tonight will be dark with increasing light towards morning." Mr. Gill, our vice principal, was not amused, but he still let me graduate. My path to meteorology shares a lot in common with that of many in my field. The interest began in elementary school, then was amplified and nurtured by a healthy dose of math, physics, and great teachers in high school. To all of them, a sincere thanks. Stay tuned. Our extended forecast is next.